What's going on, everybody? Tyson from VS Card Hub, and we're coming back for some more NBA DGen rips. So I posted about this on social media. Make sure you follow me over on X, TikTok, all that stuff, Instagram. I don't really use Instagram too much because it's kind of a pain. I get more ads than anything. But anyways, yeah, won't go off on that tangent. Post about this week. GameStop was running a buy one, get one 50% off for all 2024-25 NBA products. I've opened the Mosaic stuff, had a ton of fun with their mega boxes previously, and they had, I think, probably about 12 or 14 mega boxes on the shelf. Stopped into GameStop and I saw the sign there and grabbed about half of what was there, because at buy one, get one 50% off, it's already discounted down to $50. So for every 2 boxes, that's $75. So I'm in this for what, $225. Plus, if you're a pro member, you get 5% off. So that's another $10 off there. So, $225 and 10% is what, $22.50. So $11 off for a 5% discount. Plus, on top of that, but wait, there's more. I had like $15 in GameStop rewards points just from buying cards previously. So take that off as well. So in essence, I walked out of there with 6 mega boxes of Mosaic for about $200, which, I mean, super good deal. Because then you're looking at, I'm into these at less than $40 a piece, close to $35 a box, which is crazy, which is awesome. I mean, I will take that all day. I had a ton of fun with these. So I got 6 of them. We're going to rip all of them. I'm just going to pull all the packs out and get them piled up, and then we'll get into it. So stay tuned. All right, so here we are. I'm going to get these kind of cleaned up a little bit, and we're just going to start grabbing cards and going for it. If you watched my previous Mosaic opening, I had a ton of fun with this stuff. We pulled a lot of good stuff out of there. I pulled the Wemby to 10. Pulled the Muggsy Bogues auto, which was a nice, awesome, underrated. I guess not really underrated, but probably someone that's not really thought about when you think about veterans. Cool Muggsy Bogues auto, the Wemby to 10. Cracked ice stuff. Pulled a few different numbered cards. Overall, this was an awesome product. Mainly, we're going to be looking for the big hits. I'm not going to go too crazy sleeving and top loading. I'll do that later, so you don't have to just watch me sleeve and top load for an hour. Obviously, we're looking for, if you've opened Mosaic, we're looking for Genesis. We're looking for color. Looks like we got a numbered card in our first pack here. So this is going to be the fluorescent purple. We are looking for Genesis, Micro Mosaic, and also in these that I think I forgot to mention last time is, I can't remember if it was in this one. I thought it was. Yeah, stained glass, Micro Mosaic, Yeah, no, it's mainly the Genesis here. Yeah, I think I got to go for Prism, because I thought they were saying they were putting Color Blast in some of these. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn they said they were putting Color Blast in some of these boxes. So anyways, let's dive into it and take a look what we got. Like I said, we already got a fluorescent purple on here, which is going to be numbered. So these are typical Mosaic designs. I've seen it in basketball, or not in basketball, but in football. And there's Miles Turner on the blue, and fluorescent, we're looking at Giannis on the Jam Masters. So that is fluorescent purple, numbered to 175. 120 to 175. First pack magic. We'll take it. Sleeve and top load any of the bigger hits. It's a good name to get. I believe it's his brother is coming into the league now, if I remember correctly. We were just talking about it over the weekend. So it's going to be a Antetokounmpo family in the NBA. We did pull a Genesis last time. Would love to see another Genesis again. There's Halliburton. There's Magic Johnson. You do get a ton of base cards, but the nice thing about the mega boxes is you do get Usually 2 to 3 hits per pack. So is Vest Missy, Marcus Sasser, and Jacoby Walter. Since these are the mega boxes, these are the reactive blues. You can get reactive blue, reactive green, and I believe the ones, if you get them from Target, they are the reactive yellows, if I am correct. I could be wrong. That's at least what it was for football. Walter, Ryan Dunn. So we're going to kind of just burn through a lot of this base. There's Zachary Ricochet on the Thunder Road base. Grady Dick. That's fun to say. And Jokic. You can say it out loud and say, hey, I was just talking about that guy. Don't get mad at me. Got a true silver in here. Paulo Banchero. Oubre, Adam Bonner, and Ricochet again on the Thunder Road. So yeah, this was kind of a no-brainer. When I saw the sign in there, it was a cool find, and I said, yep. I was like, sign me up. I will absolutely rip some Mosaic. There's another fluorescent purple in here, so we are getting another numbered card to 175 on the purples. And we're looking at Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. Go. That one's actually out of 249. So 245 of 249 on the Ant-Man. Peyton Pritchard and Giannis on the Elevate. Yeah, I figured might as well give these another go, because like I said, I had a ton of fun with these last time. The blasters weren't as good as the megas, just because the blasters, you are limited in the hits you get. The megas, you get a lot more. It was the same with the NFL stuff that Panini did with Mosaic last year. The mega boxes were just loaded. Usually got, like I said, 2 to 3 hits per pack in the mega boxes, if not more sometimes. There we go. Cam Reddish and performers of Yao Ming. You are going to get some throwback guys in here. Is what it is. Is that? Nope, not quite a Genesis. Almost look like a Genesis. Sometimes those colors on the mosaics will throw you off a bit. There's Derek White on the blue City Edition of Joker. Once again on the blue, and Thunder Road of Anthony Edwards. Not numbered, just your standard insert. Yeah, making these up at 50 bucks. The other ones I grabbed a couple more optic boxes because I'm a degenerate and I can't stop looking for the downtowns. So look for a nice long. There's Clint Capella once again on the fluorescent purple. 231 to 249. Austin Reeves. So yeah, gonna have another optic video coming as well, just because they had the optic boxes, which were also buy one get one 50% off. They had those at 50 bucks as well. So figured might as well 75 bucks for a nice little downtown hunt, or at least to add to the NBA optic boxes that I already had on hand that I'm hunting through. Finding the downtowns in the NBA stuff is a lot harder than football. They have limited the hits a bit. Thunder Road, Tyrese Maxey, Wendell Carter, and Donovan Clingan on the rookie. And a little epic performers of Wemby, not numbered. It almost looks like it should, just being green, but it is not numbered. Nice thing, you can pull autographs out of here, which is super cool. That, man, every time I see this like dark background, I get fooled into thinking I got a Genesis. There's Derek Jones, Klay Thompson, Larry Bird, and Anthony Edwards. Man, this is going to be an Anthony Edwards opening. What happened when I did the mega boxes last time is one of the give and go inserts, I believe. Oh, we're getting a lot of numbered cards. There's another fluorescent purple. One of the give and goes, just the background looked like a Genesis, and I got super excited. So there's Tyrese Halliburton. That sucks. Hope we see him back. Tyrese Halliburton. That one is numbered 157 of 249. Once again on the fluorescent purple. So not bad. 4 numbered cards so far. Like I said, we want to see one of the case hits. Case hits, an autograph, something numbered really low. The Wemby I got last time was a pink fluorescent, numbered to 10, which was super cool. Was not expecting that. There's Brooke Lopez, Jalen Brunson, and Dalton Connect. The other one that skipped by me last time is I got one of the cracked ices. And the cracked ice ones, I believe, were numbered to 75 or 99. It was a lower numbered one, but it slipped by because it looked just like one of the reactive blues. There's a Larry Bird, Isaiah Stewart, Jay Saloon, Tristan De Silva on the silver, Scottie Pippen Jr. on the blue. I'll move my base pile over so I don't knock it over and make a big old mess. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you've opened any of this stuff, yeah, I couldn't resist when I saw the sale going on, and I saw they actually had Mosaic in stock still. Harford and Bub Carrington. There's Luka in his Lakers jersey. Yeah, I had to grab some. Once I saw the sale and, you know, buy one, get one 50% off, said, yep, sign me up. Sign me up, and we'll see if we can get lucky again. That is the other thing with Mosaic is they do have Luka in his Lakers jersey. I believe it was Optic. They have Luka still in his Dallas jersey. Drew Holiday, Cameron Thomas, Montes Buzelis, and Anthony Davis. Ooh, we got it backwards. That means we've got Panini playing games with us. It was backwards for no reason. There's Cason Wallace, TJ McConnell, and Zachary Richeche on the Jam Masters, not numbered. Man, I would get us with the random backwards stuff. Yeah, I think they're probably putting these on sale, trying to get rid of their stock. I know stuff like Donruss NBA and Topps NBA stuff has just been sitting on shelves rotting because nobody really wants to open it. Same with like the Revolutions. Nobody's really opening that stuff. There's Derek Jones and a Joker on the Elevate. Yeah, nobody wants to open any of the other NBA stuff, so a lot of stuff is starting to rot. The NBA season is already in preseason. We're seeing Topps coming out with their first NBA cards, licensed, I might add, since Topps does hold the licensing for NBA now. Damian Lillard. There's Luka again on the Elevate. Bronny. Yeah, Topps has the full license for NBA now, so they are holding the keys to the castle. They are the ones. I'm not sure what Panini is going to do as far as unlicensed stuff. They're going to keep doing it. There's Malik Monk, Chet Holmgren, AJ Mitchell, and Steph Curry on the give and go, not numbered. So I think GameStop is just trying to blow everything out. I wouldn't be surprised if they start running sales like this closer to Christmas, especially once the season gets underway and Topps just starts pumping out cards and GameStop's stuck with all the cards from last year. Franz Wagner, Bronny James Jr. on the debut, not numbered. Bub Carrington on give and go, not numbered. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much of this Panini printed. Like I said, the Donruss stuff, I haven't bothered with the Donruss just because it's cheap. Not really crazy about it. Reed Shepard and Karis LeVert. But I will rip some Optic from time to time just to hunt for those downtowns, and I will whip Mosaic just because Mosaic is a solid, underrated product. There's Jalen Wells, Daniel Gafford, and Cam Spencer. All right, we've hit kind of a cold streak here. Nothing too crazy. Baji, Sikkim, and Giannis again. So we're kind of stuck with our 4 numbered cards for the time being. Silver of Joel Embiid, DeAndre Hunter, Wemby. Take the Wemby City Edition. He's starting to look really good. Donovan Clingan, he's coming back. Looks like he's put on some weight. And Wemby is just like, from the top of the key, just taking like 2-3 steps and just laying up or hitting a dunk on people. It's crazy. Like, just Wemby using his size. And like I said, looks like he's been working out a bit, putting on some size, and that way he can be 7'4" and be a big old Shaq and just body people into the rim. So it's good to see him back. I think his market's going to go crazy. Anybody who is buying low on Wemby stuff, probably going to have a good time. That, I don't want to get too excited. Yeah, it's that Jam Masters. All right, Naz Reid, Zion Williamson, and Derek Lively on the Jam Masters. This is the one that threw me off last time because if you get the team color that's kind of blue, it looks like a Genesis, but it's not. Get you excited for no reason. Oh, we got about 8 packs left. 8-9 packs left. We've hit a cold streak, so I'm hoping it turns around with some more numbered stuff. Show me Genesis. There's numbered at least. I'll take that. There's Jimmy Butler is going to be our numbered card. That one, once again, 144 of 249. Lauri Markkanen. Karl Anthony Towns on the Elevate. There we go. Numbered card number 5. So far, only purples. Definitely not what my original boxes were, especially out of just 2, getting some pretty insane stuff, but like I said, we'll take it. Mosaic stuff is fun. We got another numbered fluorescent back here. Colin Sexton should be numbered out of 149. Yep, 128 of 249. Excuse me, 249. Sip Nurkic, Dalton Connect on the Elevate. So all purple so far. Been a big purple day. Like I said, we want to see something pink. Love to see obviously it'd be great to see a 1 of 1 or something, an autograph, or a case hit, especially 6 boxes. There's Trey Mann. 6 packs left. Every time I think I'm almost out of packs, there's more packs over here. Go Paolo again. Rob Dillingham. Curry, Bronny. 5 packs. Come on, Mosaic. Don't let us down. Let's see a case hit. Let's see a Genesis. Let's see a Micro Mosaic. Let's see a stained glass, something like that. We do at least have a cracked ice in here. So we have one of the lower numbered cards. There's Draymond Green on the blue. There we go. Jared McCain on the Give and Go cracked ice. That one is numbered to 125. So something a little bit lower numbered. We'll take that. Nice little rookie. All right, let's finish off strong. Come on, case hit. Cross your fingers. We're looking for a case hit here. Yep, ask and ye shall receive. All right, Derek Lively. Let's see, Cam Spencer, Magic. Duran, Trace Jackson Davis, Christian Braun, and Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to be on our Genesis. We'll take that. Tyrese Halliburton, Patrick Williams, and Isaiah Collier. So there we go. At least got a Genesis out of here. Josh Hart. A nice little Genesis. We will take that. How it always throws you off because it has that blue and black background, but you can always tell because it has the wispiness to it. So that is our Genesis. 3 packs left. Not a terrible opening. Like I said, for $200, I would say pretty solid. I'd say not terrible at all, especially if you want to go hunting for one of those case hits. Like I said, the Micro Mosaics, stained glass, the Genesis, obviously, or one of those just really lower numbered cards. I'm throwing all my cards in the wrong pile here. 2 packs. Finish strong. Let's see what, at least one more numbered card. Would love to see an autograph. Silver Kevin Durant, Torian Prince, Anthony Edwards, and Tyrese Maxey. And last but not least, final pack Magic. Final pack Magic indeed. So that's a pink that is numbered to 10, and that is a rookie. That is a rookie pink numbered to 10. We will take that. So off the back, we got Jrue Holiday. We've got Reed Shepherd here. That one is not numbered. We got base and our rookie pink. Looking at Johnny Furphy. So this is the fluorescent pink, and this should be numbered. Yep, 7 of 10. 7 of 10 on Johnny Furphy. We'll take it. Nice numbered rookie to round it out. So there we go. That's Mosaic. That's 6 mega boxes of Mosaic. Like I said, this stuff is fun. And if you can get it at, cheap prices, like I said, GameStop has had them discounted down to, $10, or not $10, excuse me, thinking of the number to 10. They've had them discounted down to, $50 for a while. Plus, if you're a pro member, you get your 5% off. If you buy enough stuff there, you're going to have your rewards points. So, 6 boxes on the buy one, get one 50% off, plus reward points, plus discounts, plus, whatever else you want to throw on top. $200. I'd say pretty good. Having what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbered cards, a Genesis numbered to 10. This pile of parallels and inserts, I'd say a solid opening. If you get a chance, try opening the NBA Mosaic for $24.25. Check your GameStop. They may have it discounted. Find some good deals. If you're a pro member, use it. Thank you for checking it out. Make sure you comment, subscribe, all that good stuff everybody tells you to do. Let me know what you thought of this. Have you tried it? Are you going to try it? Appreciate you hanging out, and I'll catch y'all next time.